Okay, this is the recipe for the grilled asparagus. First, when you get your asparagus, you want to wash it, and after you wash it, you're going to take the asparagus, and to know where the woodsiness starts and where it stops is where you snap it, and wherever it snaps, this is all woodsy. You can either peel this and still serve it, or cut it super fine and turn it into asparagus soup. But for this, we're just going to cut at here, lining up with all the rest, and so this part will be compost, and then this part you will put in a bowl. Okay, and you'll want to oil it and season it, and go ahead and give it a toss. I season oil around, or I put the oil around the bowl so that it coats the vegetables nicely, instead of just having only a couple vegetables with a lot of oil on them. So this just needs to be a real quick thing, and then you can take this straight to the grill and start grilling. Okay, this is how we prep the grill for grilling. You'll take a blue towel. You might want to pick one that's not the greatest towel of all the blue towels. You want to roll it, okay? And then you take the twine, okay, and you will wrap it. Give it a tie. Same way you guys kind of did it for making sachets for your soups or for cooking. Put this aside. The towel will stay there, and you only need to do this once per class, and all the teams can share. Okay. You'll add the oil. Have designated tongs for the towel. Give it a turn. While that's soaking up, you're going to brush the grill. Once it is scrubbed, it's just like a pan, and so you just need to oil it like a pan, and you just want a thin layer on the bottom. Okay, and then this you'll just set aside, and each team can use it as they go, and that's how you set up the grill. We're going to go ahead and grill the asparagus. Our grill is already prepped and ready, hot. We've already oiled it and scrubbed it. We'll grab the asparagus that's oiled and seasoned, and you'll just lay it perpendicular to the grill, and you want to lay a thin layer. And then again, once you place them, you don't want to move them too much, because then it will cook nicely, and you want to focus on trying to get really nice grill marks on the one side, not all the sides. Okay, you can tell that the asparagus is getting done because it goes from like a dull green to a bright green, and you can also lift one up and you can see the charredness on the asparagus, and you kind of want it all around. And you also have, this would look really good. And once one side is ready, okay, you can tell that most of them will be ready, so we're going to give it another minute and let it cook a little bit. You can see that the asparagus is getting brighter in the green. And then once one side is done, okay, you can grab all of them and place them back in the bowl, because it will have carryover cooking, and then the asparagus will be cooked all the way through. You can always push this in a little bit more. These are done, so you can see how that's what a done asparagus should look like. Now that the asparaguses are done, you just put them back in the bowl, okay, and then you give it a little toss. You can see how just one side of a grilled asparagus kind of shows all around, and then it's ready to plate.